Hello everyone, welcome to the craft room at Shabby Art Boutique. This is Kerry Ann and I'm popping in today with another project for our Simply Christmas event. So this is the event that runs every year on my blog from the 1st of November through to Christmas Eve, and this is actually the 15th year that I've been doing it. So I give you lots and lots of different free printables and craft projects and recipes and all the things to put the home made and home baked back into your Christmas celebrations. So today we've got a really cute little project. This is the little mini calendars, the 2025 mini calendars. So all the little pages are on here. They just simply tear off. They make great little presents, great little gifts for co-workers or family and friends, great little stocking stuffers. They're just really quite cute. They're 3.5 inches by 5, so that's 9 centimeters by 12 centimeters. So they're a great size, and they also come with this cute little envelope that you can pop them into, and they fit in there quite nicely. So you can pop in the post, you can pop them in some happy mail. There's just lots of things you can do with them. And I've been doing them for many years now, so people have started asking for them actually months ago. But we've got them today, 2 cute little new pink designs, and I'm going to show you the technique for how to do the cement, rubber cement on the top of it as well, so they tear off easily. So we're going to get started that in a minute. I just want to mention also, in case you haven't gone over and checked on my website, Shabby Art Boutique, we already have several projects available for you to download. So the first one was the 2025 Christmas Planner. Then we had the full-size 2025 calendar. And last week we did the Shabby Christmas stamps. So they're all free printables, all ready for you to download, instant download. In both letter and A4 size. So I'll pop a link to all of those down below this for you. But right now, let's flip the camera around and I'll show you just how quick and easy these little mini calendars are to make. So we are going to start our calendars by printing out the printable that comes with them. There are 3 sections in your printable. The first page is your back cover, which is the artwork for your little mini calendars to go on. Now I've printed this on 220 GSM, so it's a cardstock and it's matte photo paper. So you do need to set your printer settings to your high print and to matte photo paper if you're using photo paper, but always use the highest print quality that you have on your particular printer so that you get these optimal colors, especially when you're working with lighter colors like pink. Okay, so that's 220 GSM that I've printed that on, so you can see it holds its own weight. The second section is the calendar pages themselves, which are going to be cut up to make the little mini pad. I've printed the file out twice because there are 2 pads or 2 backing sheets on there, so you can make 2 at a time. So pages 2 and 3 need to be printed twice, and I've just done mine on normal copy paper, but I have printed on the highest quality, not standard. So it just gives you a little bit better print. Look, you could go ahead and print that on a matte photo paper and would give beautiful quality, but I'm just thinking it's a little mini calendar that's going to go in someone's handbag or on on their desk or whatever, so I don't think it's really warranted for the extra cost, but that is totally up to you. It's personal. So I've printed out that twice on normal copy paper. Then the last page, the 4th page in the printable, is an envelope. Now this is optional. You may not put yours in an envelope, so you won't need to print this, but I have printed it on a very lightweight matte photo paper. It's a double-sided 140 GSM, so it is a little bit thicker than normal copy paper at, I think it's usually 80 to 90 GSM. So I've printed that out once. I haven't printed on the back, and you could do a double-sided one if you wanted to have a colour inside of your envelope. But I've just printed that on the front page, and obviously it's got the score lines on here. There's 4 score lines to make your envelope. You can either fold them or score them. So to start this project, I'm actually going to work on the calendar pages first because I'm going to show you a different technique this year for binding them. I'm actually going to use a glue so that they just tear off quite easily. In previous years, I have sewn them or stapled them. So this is just another option this year. You can, of course, use whichever one suits you best. But I'm going to go ahead and start cutting out all of these items so we're ready to start crafting. Okay, so I've cut out all the individual pages. I'm just going to put them aside now. So that's just the envelope that we don't need right now. And I've put one of them together to show you. So I have done the corners just with my corner punch, but you don't have to. You could just leave them square, but I do quite like them with those rounded corners, and it's just an easy step to do. So we're going to this time adhere the pages together with some PVA glue, white PVA glue, and they'll just simply tear off quite easily. It's an easy process, and I thought it's just another option for you to use. So I've already gone ahead and put that one together, so I'm going to show you on the second one how we're going to do it. So that's the backing card. I have used my corner punch just to do the corners on there. We'll put that aside. Now I've got all the little individual pages that I've cut out. Now you'll notice on your printable there's a very faint grey line around all of them. I've just cut on that grey line, which gives you a nice little white border around your actual calendar page. So we're going to stack them together. I've just put them in order from January to December. Now look, they may not all be the same size. That happens when you're cutting things out, especially if you're using scissors, but we can trim them up once we've got them put together. So I'm just trying to get one side sort of square and the top square, like so. It looks pretty good. We'll just go again, and I'm going to use some little bulldog clips that I've got here just to hold them together. It's almost to the top, but not quite to the top. Just got a little gap there so I don't get glue on them. Put another one in here. I'm sorry about the noise in the background. We have got torrential rain here this week. I live in a subtropical climate here in Australia, so it's our summer, and it's very hot and humid. And this is our rain, it's our wet season, our rainy season, and we have got really heavy rain. So I haven't been able to find a time that's good to come on camera and you not be able to hear it in the background, but hopefully it's not too loud for you. So I've got that put together. It's going to bow a little bit in the middle, but we're going to put some more clips on there as soon as we put the glue on. So I'm just going to hold that together, and I'm just using a really good quality PVA glue, a white glue. You could try other glues. I haven't tried anything else but the white PVA glue. And I'm using my spreader to put it on. Now you could use a brush. I was just thinking before, you could probably use like a little cotton tip as well. You just want to dab that glue on and then smooth it out. And I do 2 lots. I let it dry for about, probably takes about 20 minutes to dry, or you could use a hairdryer to speed it up and then do a second coat. So I'm just picking up a little bit of glue. Less is more on these sort of projects. I'm just going to dab that on like so. As I said, it's going to bow a little bit and move a bit because we haven't put the clips on the top yet, but as soon as I put the clips on the top, that will hold that together really quite well. I'm just dabbing that on. So as I said before, this is just white PVA glue, a good quality white PVA glue. I'm just going to take off the excess there just so I can just wipe that across the top. Make sure there's none on the front of it. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead now and put on these other clips. So they're slightly raised above the top of it. And it's just going to hold it together while it dries. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside for a moment. I'll come back in a minute when it's all dry. Just while our little calendar pages are drying, I'll just quickly show you with the envelope that I've provided. It's got 4 score lines that are shown in pink. It may not be really obvious on the camera, but hopefully you can probably see them there. So I've already scored those, and I'm just going to go ahead and fold them like so. And just make sure those ones go down. They're really quick and easy to put together, these little envelopes. There we go, and that's going to fold up. There you go, really easy. So we just need to put a little bit of glue just in here. I might actually just even take a little nib out of the top there, I think, a little notch. Okay, so I've just grabbed a little 1-inch hole punch. I'm just going to take a little circle punch, just a little bit there. There we go. That's going to go on there like that. So we just need to put a little bit of glue. I'm just using white glue. You could use hot glue or glue stick or whatever you normally use. Just on there, on those little tabs. That's simple. And fold it up. There we go. Super easy. So these do make really lovely little gifts because you can put them in those little gift envelopes. And that's going to fold over like that. I usually put a little sticker or some washi tape or something to glue it down, but you could put a bit of glue across the back. There's enough room there on the front to be able to put someone's name or a little message, or you could actually post them. So our little calendars are actually going to fit in there quite easily, as you can see. So that's it. So I'm just going to wait for the glue to dry on the second one, and we'll put that one together. Okay, I'm just going to move my hot glue gun in there. So I'm about to put this on. I allowed that to dry. I did take the clips off. I put a very light second coat on, but I don't really think it needed it. It actually had glued together really, really well. This is the point where if some of your pages look like they're sticking out a little bit, you might need to do a little bit of trimming. I don't need to do any trimming on this one. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. And this, of course, is ready just to peel off the pages as need be. So all that's left to do is just to place this on here. You can just eyeball it or you can measure it. It's up to you. I'm just going to eyeball it. I think that looks pretty central there. So I'm just going to turn that around. Hope I didn't move that. Grab my hot glue gun. I was going to use hot glue for this. On that final back page, and just pop that down like so. Just hold that down for a minute to make sure it has adhered. And there we go. We have our two little mini calendars for 2025. These make wonderful gifts. Don't even just to use for yourself. They're just lovely. You can put a magnet on the back so they can go on a fridge as well. You can also mount them on a heavier card if need be and put them in a little easel. There's all sorts of things you can do with these. So these are available to you in on my website now. I'll leave a link down below for you so you can just shoot straight across and download straight from the blog post. You don't need to go into the private printables. They're there for everyone to download. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with another Simply Christmas project for you. Thanks for watching.